Hey guys, this is my review on Gwenpool, and this story, when I first read it years ago, I kind of felt like it was kind of, when I was going into it, it was going to be a joke, kind of, a wannabe Deadpool, which is kind of funny because there's a point where Gwenpool and Deadpool kind of face off for a little bit, and their exchange and fourth wall breaking is kind of really cool, and how they built up to that was really nice. So it was kind of really cool. But what I like about this comic though, and the whole full story, and this is the full story, the first real full story, when they were going to basically put her story to an end, but then they brought her back to the West Coast Avengers, and then so on and so forth. But it doesn't feel the same like it used to be though, but we'll leave that for that. Overall, the story, man, the first half of this, like her run in the beginning, was really cool. But when they got to the point when she faces off with her future self, because it was kind of weird how they did it, because she's back basically to explain Gwenpool. It's basically essentially imagine you as a comic book reader, or just that loves comics or superheroes, all of a sudden get sucked into the actual comic book world, and you kind of like live out the dream of being a villain or hero or so forth. Just imagine that was Gwenpool, and how it even came about, because it was writing off the all different Marvel, was writing off of Hickman's Secret Wars 2015, the collision of the multiverse, and it was kind of at the end of that, so like universes kind of collided in each other. So I guess that's how they brought her into it. But it was kind of cool because it starts off with like Howard the Duck and everything. But I mean, I love this character, and but I'll tell you what, at the end of her run, right before they, like after they brought her back, but when we were thought that they were actually going to write her off, how they did it though was really cool, because there's this like point at the end where Doctor Strange, her future self basically, and that's the cool thing about her, is that she can actually jump out of the panel and go to different panels. She even tried to take on like Doctor Doom. She does so many other things with it. Faces off like Miles Morales and even her future self, and that is really cool. But there's this point where she kind of goes in the future in a way, and jumping from panel to panel after every page, and has this thing telling her how much pages she's got left. And like, it's cool how they did it. Like this point where she finds a fan of her as Gwenpool, and even to the point she dies, because comic book characters don't age. I love the story, even brought me to tears, and it's very rare a comic book story will bring me to tears, and this one did. So I give this a rating of an 8.9 out of 10. Actually a 9 out of 10 for me, at least.